Greetings, salutations. It's your boy, a card, back in for another video for the Grand Rebrand. So yesterday I actually did not upload a YouTube video, mainly because I was at a concert doing content for my music channel later on for this week. However, I do have some data, I can say, now that we've allowed the channel to breathe just a little bit. So I'm noticing first that the amount of subscribers being lost has started to stop for a bit. Maybe we'll have to see and monitor this, over the course of the next week afterwards. I've also noticed that we started to trading off in between the days that we're losing subscribers and gaining subscribers, especially with a couple of different content. Now, the day beforehand, when I talked about uploading this particular YouTube short, as you guys can see, it's still over the 100% total, but now I have a little bit more analytics to go into it. Of course, one thing when views come from subscribers, the watch time slash the swipe through data is going to be a lot higher than from non-subscribers, right? But still, the average view duration is at 50 seconds, which still pretty wild, right? In terms of browse features being where the viewership right now is coming from, that's pretty interesting. And shorts feed is only about 31%. So we'll see if YouTube puts this back on the shorts feed itself. The traffic is coming from some of the key terms that I did target: Fire Force fan service, anime fan service, anime. So those lets me know that, hey, we were right with the targeting, at least for the keywords. The engagement is still over 80%. If you remember, in yesterday's video, I believe I was talking about how it was nearly 90% for the stayed to watch is basically feature. And that's also because of the subscribers, which in this case is still at 96%. So we'll see when YouTube decides to retest it, for the next time, right? For the next bump. Now, the other video that I wanted to talk about shorts wise was this one that I kept mentioning about how I wanted to combine essentially Sambuca's video style along with say Doran Worlds. You could say his thumbnail style, see how it could be impactful. This right now is sitting at 24k views. It has broken past the barrier of the 15k barrier, that a lot of people were had I guess you say had issues with, mainly in the engaged views. So we have broken past the 15k barrier. I'm interested to see exactly what the numbers are going to look like in the next coming days, especially for this style of video. The biggest takeaway right now is that I have 80% of the people who stayed to watch this video, and the audience is 87% not subscribed. This is great. I'm also getting new viewers. So these are people who have never been exposed to my channel, despite the fact that I had, once again, that short that did reach 67 million views and whatnot. So that's always a great sign to see. Plus, I did net 12 subscribers from this video. So I do believe this video has a lot of potential to blow up in the next, coming days or weeks, which this also means that I need to do more videos just like this. And it was a good idea to steal the concept of doing a commentary style video, but give it, in terms of presentation, we're talking about thumbnail wise. I think the thumbnail wise also looks pretty good, because I also saw, I think was in browse features, not browse features. So in YouTube shorts feed and then YouTube search, these are much lower. But I'm just looking at the aesthetics, and I think the aesthetics fit, especially if any of my subscribers were to click on the video, they'd be like, oh, this thumbnail for this short looks pretty cool, right? But it's also the content and how much value that we're trying to give to our people, which is, once again, in entertainment wise, right? So we're going to continue with this style of video. I do know that it's at 48 seconds on the average view duration, which puts us higher than most other people's average shorts, especially because these are 1 minute shorts. In the near future, I am going to start testing out these 3-minute shorts. Obviously 3-minute shorts, would you rather just do a 3-minute long form video? Yeah, most likely, right? But that's something I do want to test, to see exactly what type of numbers we would yield. Now, how would this work out for content like this, which shows any type of copyrighted content? and that remains to be seen. So that's why we're going to have this little test period when it comes to these YouTube shorts, especially because, you know, we are still working on our long form strategy, but I'm taking into account that, all right, these YouTube shorts that are succeeding, write them down, because they could be the next long form video that I can utilize to post onto this channel itself. In terms of long form content, you know, the goal is still the same, right? We're still posting content pretty much every single day. My thing is, for the month of April, I want to have 100 videos, right, uploaded. So I'm not more so concerned about, like, if let's say a day gets missed. I know that the goal for me is to have at least 100 videos posted, because once again, the goal is to break $100 on this channel and start to right the wrongs of what we were doing. Essentially, we want to have some type of consistency. So missing a day sucks overall, but I'm looking at the grand scheme of things, where we're trying to, you know, steer this channel in the right direction and start to post a lot more content that's more valuable to people, especially when the trending tab. The perfect thing about this week is that it's officially the new week for all anime coming out. So a lot of first episodes, a lot of people are interested to see exactly if an anime is worth watching, which means technically there was a lot of videos to make. You know, for every episode of anime that I watch, that's a reaction video I could do. Then I can then post on Patreon, and then we can pretty much work from there. So that's pretty much what I wanted to really talk about on this particular channel for today. You know, I'm gonna go over to the K-drama channel so you guys can see that, you know, some of the stuff that we were utilizing once again for the K-drama channel has been working. Some of the numbers have cooled off in terms of the viewership, but in terms of like the different types of retention hacks, yes, we're still going for those. So this is just a quick update video. Tomorrow, by the end of today, I'll have more videos posted, so that when we review all the channels tomorrow, we will talk about this at length. So that's all for today. Just a short update in compared to like some of the other dates for the grand rebrand. Still trying to nail down our strategy. And yeah, with that said, folks, I'll be catching you guys tomorrow for another video. So stay tuned. You guys already know. Doses.